It's me, Adam the Builder. No updates for you, but I promised you a video every week, so we're gonna make some Newtonian fluid. Okay, let's do this. So, I don't have a video, so we're making Newtonian fluid. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just been busy this week. A lot of stuff happened, homework-wise, and yeah. So, we're gonna do Newtonian fluid, and yeah. So what you'll need is some cornstarch. This is not a sponsor. You need a container. You also need water. We have a fridge right here. And you'll need something to stir with. No, sorry, my face. You need something to stir with just in case. It's like absolutely the worst thing to use if you need a spoon. Or something to stir with. You're mainly going to use your hands, so and if your hands are dirty, clean them off. And yeah, so let's get into this. So the Newtonian fluid mixture, I haven't been able to find a perfect one. So depending on how much cornstarch you put in depends on how much of water you put in. It's just until like you get that perfect consistency, and you have to keep an eye on it, or else it doesn't like get it. Because like not enough, you can't get that. Versus if you don't. If you have too much, it gets just too watery, and then you have to redo it. So, yeah, we're going to see. Actually, wait. We're doing this with a smaller container first. Yeah, so let's start filling up some water. Oh, no, wait. Actually, we need to dry this out. I'm so sorry. Don't do this. I've done this plenty of times. I know that this won't really affect it, so let's do this. So for those of you who don't know, Newtonian fluid is a fluid that acts very weird. The reason why it acts super weird is that when you apply little to no force to it, it acts like a liquid. Nothing wrong with it. So like putting your hand on top, it's denser than water. Dang it. So it's denser than it's denser than water, obviously, because it has water and cornstarch in it. So your hand's able to go through it if you just lay it on top. But if you apply a large amount of force onto it, it will act like a solid. So, for example, punching it. Punching it. Yeah. So, a little to no force, just calmly going onto it, sinking in. Hard force, can't really do much with it. So, I'm going to start adding some water to it, and we'll see how well this goes. I added a little bit of water to start with, so we're going to start mixing. Ooh, I already got like the texture of it. I can already feel it. So you got to make sure to grab all of it and to mix it. So if you don't mix it, it doesn't turn out well. Yep. So it does take a minute to mix, but you can get the right consistency. Oh crap, I think I screwed up. Oh yeah, I didn't. I totally screwed up. Wait, hold on. I can fix this. See, my hand's already somewhat messy. We're fixing it. I don't know how good that is. Put that up there. Alright. Maybe a little extra water is needed. Like I said, it's trial and error with this. Like mixing it wise, it's like rock hard and it takes forever and a half. Okay. Okay, I got it. I got it now. Okay, I'm gonna try to lower you guys down a bit. Don't need that. Okay, so here we go. So when you apply a large amount of force, it doesn't like to go down. But oh man, I'm gonna need to clean up my counter after this. But if you add it in very little force, watch. Oh, yeah, you can see that like sticky moment. Watch, I'll put my whole hand in there. Like just by pulling it up, that's too much force for it already. So because it acts like a liquid though, you can like mess with it a bit. Like this is one of the more liquidy ones I've made. Let's see if we can pick up a bunch of it. Ready? If you squeeze it in like the palm of your hand, it takes on so much force to do. But then it just melts. It's like ice cream, but you're able to refreeze it. So let's just let it melt down. You'll see you're able to drop it. So obviously you can like dye it and stuff to make it different colors. Oh my gosh, gravity's putting too much force on this. Apparently I made a terrible batch because gravity is putting too much force on this. Yeah, so like even my fingers trying to peel it off and puts force on this. So look, watch. Like chunks, just like, once you leave it alone, it's a liquid. Able to merge your fingers back together, but like, it's a mess. So like if you have like younger siblings and stuff, or like cousins, oh man, let me just bend down at this point, sorry. But like, yeah, if you have like younger people in your family, like siblings or cousins or children, oh man, this would be like a fun little experiment to do over like school break and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have to figure out how to push pause now. It is sticky. Let's see. So like when, oh wait, the crap, there's actual dry spots. Oh nope, no, that one's dead. So like the ones back here, you can still see glimmers. So I'm able to still touch my hand and stuff. Just that. This one's a weirder batch. So the one recipe that I have been able to find that somewhat works is 1 cup of starch to about 2 to 3 cups of water. But the water is very sensitive depending on how much you put in. So you gotta be careful. Oh man. So yeah. So let's go to the outro after I clean up. The one thing to add before we head off for the week is that it's like super easy to clean up because it's at like liquid solid state. Depending on how much force you put into it while cleaning up depends on how well it works. So like I just put mine down the sink. It wasn't going down because for whatever reason this batch gravity was too much force on it. And so it would like start solidifying, but like when it hit the sink, it would like smack it like a solid would, but then it would melt, but then it would just like stay there. So water does actually help with all the batches I've played with, so like when you drain it and stuff. So there's that. And then when you're wiping off the area, if you got it dirty, just wipe and be careful. So, and don't let it sit out for too long or save it because the water and the starch will stay, they will separate because starch is denser than water, and they'll separate with the water being on top, and it will become nasty and smell terrible. So yeah, so with that, I will do better this next week to do better. I know I just said the same thing twice. It sounded terrible, but I will. Next week there will be a video, and with big stuff because it's like next week's the quarter. So the quarter week. So we finally hit a quarter in the school year. So see you guys next week.